Polly said her back hurts, but she's just as bored as me. Today I want to talk about lower back pain, something that many people have experienced and something that many runners also experience. And actually running can be something that can really trigger and make lower back pain even worse. So I want to talk about a little bit why that is the case, and also, and maybe more importantly, what you can do to prevent that from happening, prevent running from making your back pain worse, and hopefully making your back pain go away and allowing you to continue to run pain-free. So first and foremost, what is it about running that can cause some of the back pain or make the symptoms that you're already having worse? Well, to put it simply, it's the tightness that goes along with running. You know, many runners are very tight in their hamstrings and also in their hip flexors. And when those muscles are tight, what actually happens is that tightness can actually pull on your pelvis and actually rotate your pelvis slightly. Now, we're talking about fractions of a millimeter or, very, very, very small, 1 degree, 2 degrees of rotation. But with how connected our muscles are and how interconnected they all are, just that very minimal, minuscule amount of rotation can put tremendous strain, tremendous amount of pressure on other muscles. And those other muscles start barking at your, the pain signal is them barking at your brain going, something's not right here, and that's what that back pain is. So then, certain little movements, bending over, twists, things like that can cause those muscles to go into spasm, or just can be that persistent ache that sticks with for weeks, months, and sometimes years. So what can you do to help alleviate those symptoms? Well, it sounds simple, and it is simple, but it's a process, and the best thing you can do is to stretch your muscles, especially after you run. Stretching your hamstrings helps to take some of that pressure off. Stretching your quads and your hip flexors can take some of the pressure off the other side. So sometimes if your hamstrings are real tight, the pelvis will rotate back, but if your hip flexors are really tight, your pelvis will rotate forward. Either way can throw the balance off and cause that lower back pain. Another thing you can do is strengthen your core. And notice I said strengthen your core, not work on your abs. Too often we do core exercises and focus just on doing crunches and sit-ups and things like that are primarily focused on our abdominal muscles, and we forget about our obliques, our side muscles, and our lower back muscles, which are every bit as important to runners and to anybody as just your ab muscles. So working your entire core, doing planks, doing bridges, doing different extensions, and a whole host of core focused exercises helps to build up those muscles, helps to protect your lower back from injury down the road. And another thing that you can look into doing if you're not doing already, or actually a couple of things you can look into doing, are doing some yoga or Pilates, or combining the two and doing Payo. All of those classes, whether you do them at home with a video or on TV, or whether you actually go to a studio and do them with other people in a class, are great for lengthening your muscles, for stretching, for building core strength, for building core endurance and stamina. And they're just great all around, exercise routines to do for runners. So if you have the opportunity, or if you can get a DVD or whatever, doing those things can help as well to, prevent the back pain, to eliminate the back pain, and to make you a better runner overall. Isn't me, have some seed, let me clip dirty wings.